All right. Hi. It is Sunday, April 6th. Thank you for being here, Diana, and everybody who's watching the replay. So I wanted to take just a few short minutes, like literally, it's going to be so fast, so you can have the recording, so you can rewatch it, take notes if you need to. But we're talking about ChatGPT. Now, why are we talking about ChatGPT? Because I've heard from a few of you that it's hard to find time. It's hard to prioritize sometimes, and you want to grow a business, but you're not sure how. So I'm giving you a tool. I know you've heard me talk about it before, probably, that will help you save time and be consistent. So quick refresher, three parts to our Scentsy business is PRV. PRV is what you should focus on like 85% of the time, if not maybe 90% of the time. PRV, getting new customers, especially, and nurturing your existing customers, providing really great customer care. That's part one. Part two is sponsoring. Part three is coaching. Sponsoring and coaching, a lot of people are not going to be doing that in their business because that's not what they want from their business. So that's totally fine. But just to point out again, PRB is going to be the main part, taking care of your customers and finding new ones. So, how can we do this with our very limited time? We've got so many things to do. Uh, our schedule always looks packed, and I say our because mine does too. How do we prioritize our time and make use of the time that we do, that we can carve out? Um, Enter chat GPT, and I have my notes, so that's why I'm making sure I didn't forget anything. Chat GPT is going to help you save time. It's going to help you be consistent, which if you are consistent, you're going to grow faster because nobody has to wonder, are they still a consultant? I haven't seen them post from them in a while. um, or the people that are there, they're going to love that you're like actually caring about, how they're using your products, the products that you sold them, and you're going to keep them longer. They're going to be more likely to open their mouth to share where they got the thing that makes their house smell really good when they have company, or if they have friends, or if they just really love it and they share a post about the thing that they got from you. Then that's going to be great for your business because people are going to there's going to be more eyeballs on your business and what you do. So how do we use Chat GPT? I have five, like there's so many more other ways that don't apply to Scentsy, but here are five that you can apply to Scentsy. Social media content. So I know a lot of people, and I say not a lot of people, but I know some people are not comfortable with social media, and that's fine. There's another way you can go about using Chat GPT for emails, but we'll get to that. So social media content, I love using social media only because I'm all about efficiency. I'd rather spend an afternoon working up some posts to share on social media for the week than one afternoon, which potentially could reach thousands of people, literally thousands of people. One of my reels that I did earlier this year had 14,000 eyeballs on it on Instagram. That's a rarity, so that's not as common for me. But that one, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna share that kind of content again. Um, so rather do that in an afternoon than probably pick one party, meet 10 people, and that's great. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. But I feel like I can be more effective when I can reach more people at one time. So that's why I love social media. You can be consistently in front of more people more often. So, when you use social media, our goals are going to be to demand people's attention, right? You want new eyeballs on what you do and what you share all the time. You want to find new people to be seeing what Scentsy does for them. We want to also use social media to help keep people in our world, meaning keep them coming back for what they love, what they need, what helps them grow, like what helps them to have a really great smelling house. I mean, simple as that. And basically, social media content should reflect like tips and goals and things that are of value to people who use and value the things that Scentsy does for them, the feel good emotions, the experience they have when they put in some new wax and a warmer. And then the last goal of your social media content would be to convert, which is to have them ask for a sample, it's basically having them take action. So you want them to purchase something, you want them to follow you, you want them to book a party, you want them to ask about joining, and growing and starting their own business. So all your social media content, I tell ChatGPT, these are my three goals. Help me create some content, some posts that will help me either catch new eyeballs, find new customers. I want people to want to feel the way I feel when I put brand new Scentsy stuff in my warmer. I want them to have that experience because there's so much news in the world this time around that we all deserve a little bit of a like happiness, right? With a little warmer that makes us feel good and lets us escape and feel good for a little bit of time. Two, helps give them value. Say, hey, I like what this person's talking about. I want to know more about what else she can help me with in my life. How to change your warmer, how to set up your warmer, da 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 da. And then, of course, you want them to be asking for the samples, asking to book a party, asking to purchase an order, to pre-order with you. The second thing you can use social media, or I'm sorry, ChatGPT for in your business is follow up. I know when I was brand new, I was totally lost in what to say. I didn't do follow up for so long because I didn't want to bug people. I know you don't want to bug people. I know you don't want to feel pressure like you're pressuring them. So I was terrified of like saying the wrong thing and making them think that I'm one of those people who pressures them into buying something. I would rather hear a no than a fake yes. So I use ChatGPT now to be better at my follow up on what to say. So I give it my idea. This is what I want to say. Can you make it sound more friendly, less salesy, and just like more natural and relatable, and maybe even funny because I like being funny. So make it funny. And then I ask it, and it gives me some ideas. So follow up. What you do when you ask ChatGPT to help you with your follow up and what to say and how to say it is you're going to end up with more reorders and you're going to get more referrals because if they like what you're saying, even though they might not buy right away, they might refer you to someone else, which is kind of fun. Word of mouth is one of the best ways to get new customers. And I learned that in a business class. Flyers. So flyers is the third thing that ChatGPT can do. So you can create a flyer or you can have a flyer already made, maybe your join flyer or anything, like literally anything. I even used it for my stickers on my catalogs. Let me see if I can grab one real quick. I saved this image that I made on Canva and I put it in the ChatGPT chat and I asked it, what tips, what recommendations, what suggestions do you have that I can make this better, more eye-catching, more clear to the person who's looking at it? And it gave me some really great tips on how to change the font and kind of edit a little bit the wording so that it's a lot more effective. So flyers make it more clear, concise, and eye-catching. Email marketing. Now, if you haven't gone and explored the contacts tab of your workstation, email marketing in our workstation is so good right now. Okay, so um, use ChatGPT to help you draft emails. You can welcome a new customer. You can create a party sequence. You can write a newsletter. You can just ask for verbiage. You can ask for feedback on how your image looks, all that good stuff. Email marketing. Use ChatGPT for those ideas. Fifth and final idea that you can use ChatGPT for is customer ideas, new ways to get customers, I should say. So you can ask it, hey, this is my lifestyle. This is what I do. These are my priorities. Give me some out of the box ideas on how can I grow my customer bucket, if you will. You want to always constantly be trying to find out how can you find new customers. Your friends and your family are not going to be the ones to book parties and grow your business. You can only do so much. They only need so much Scentsy. You need to grow outside of your people that you currently know. You need to meet new people. So ask ChatGPT for those ideas and then find one or two and try them out for a month or two. Whatever fits your personality, your comfort zone. As long as you're pushed a little bit, don't stay completely in your comfort zone, and then see what works and see what doesn't, and then come back and tell us like what's working for you. You cannot, yes, it says here, you cannot grow a business based on your family and friends alone. Here are some bonus tips. There is a voice memory hack. So if you are on ChatGPT, either the app or the website, computer or your phone, you can actually, there's a button you can use to speak to it, and it will learn how you speak. And then when you ask it, can you please write a caption for me? It will use your pattern of speech, the words that you might more typically use, and it'll make it sound more like you. Now, with that in mind, using the voice memory hack, I also highly recommend always tweaking it, no matter what. I always try to say what they give me as an idea out loud. And if it doesn't sound like me, like if it doesn't feel comfortable, I change it to make it sound a little bit more like me. So always tweak whatever ideas they give to make it sound like you. Ask the question, what am I missing? So I might say, hey, this is what I want to do. This is my goal, whatever the goal might be, if it's an email, social media, whatever. But what what have I not addressed? What am I missing? What more can you ask of me? And that's another thing. Like ask me questions so that you can do a better job of completing the task that I just asked you to do. So if I'm asking it to create social media content, give what questions do you need answered for you to be able to do this and be better at your job? I mean, I said that kind of strange, but you know what I'm saying. I hope. And then the last tip the little extra bonus is to batch, which means instead of asking it for one caption at a time, ask it for two or three ideas, or actually three or four, five or six. When I say I need a month of social media content, I don't just say 30 days of content. I say like 35 because there's probably five ideas I don't like and I want five more, and I don't want to have to waste the you're only allotted a certain number of requests per day on the free version, and I only ever use the free version because I don't want to pay for it. So in order to get more out of those limited questions that you get per day, I ask it to do, give me 10 ideas or give me 35 ideas. And then that's that. So that was pretty much it. That's what I have for my tips. I hope some of those are things you didn't know, things that could potentially help you in your um, ChatGPT journey and helping you save time and be more efficient in your business so that you can grow, you can reach the goals that you have, and so forth.